Hi guys! Happy first day of May. Apparently it's Batman Day today. In like 1939, Batman was first introduced. I don't know, Google it. I'm sure there's something about it. Today we're going to go over Hamilton, the Revolution. It's a book that's written based on the musical Hamilton and the making of the musical Hamilton. It's got a bunch of pictures and annotations and stuff like that, and it's written by Jeremy McCarter and Lin-Manuel Miranda. Lin-Manuel Miranda is the genius behind Hamilton, the American musical, as well as the show In the Heights and the music from Bring It On and Moana. This book shows the lead up to Hamilton, the American musical's debut at the Richard Rodgers Theater in 2015. Jeremy McCarter is a former journalist who writes like a journalist, so the writing is very easy to read, which is probably one of my favorite things about it. This book has all of the songs from Hamilton annotated with notes from Lin-Manuel Miranda as to how he came up with the ideas for these songs and where specific things came from and why he came up with these specific ideas and how to portray what was going on in that time in Hamilton's life. For me, currently I have 3 books. I have my audiobook that I'm listening to in the car, my Take With Me book that's small. Currently it's Why Not Me by Mindy Kaling. Expect that review coming soon. And I have a coffee table book that's sitting on my coffee table because it's too big to haul with me everywhere. This was my coffee table book for about 3 months because I didn't have time to just sit down and read it. This book is a fun overview of how we got from Lin-Manuel Miranda picking just a giant book to read on his vacation to one of the biggest musicals of our generation. My overall review is that I was just kind of blown away by how we got to this point. I love the creative process and seeing it happen, so reading about it was really interesting to me. This book kind of showed me that yes, Lin-Manuel Miranda is an amazing musician and amazing writer, but it kind of showed the process and how it took him almost 7 years to write this story. I have a couple of coworkers at work that don't necessarily listen to music, but they do enjoy reading. So they've also read this Hamilton book and they really loved it, even though they haven't actually listened to all of the music from it and they don't have all the words memorized like I do. Like I said earlier, Jeremy McCarter is a journalist or a former journalist, and he did a very good job writing it, so it's very simple to read and very quick to get through if you have the time to sit down and read it. It's a very big book, so it's very intimidating and very daunting. It's not that hard to read, it's very easy to get through. My least favorite thing about this book is that more musicians and more writers don't do this. They don't show the creative process of how we're getting from point A to point B and how the show is just like blowing up. I'm always blown away by the creative process, how people go from idea to execution, and how sometimes they even get the idea. Sometimes I have a very hard time coming up with ideas for things and have to fiddle around for 2 hours trying to figure something out. One of my favorite things from this book is the pictures. They went through it and they took photographs from the show and from backstage of the cast members and the company and everything, and it was just like phenomenally photographed. There's also a passage that Lin-Manuel Miranda wrote as an annotation to Best of Wives and Best of Women from the show, basically dedicating the musical to his wife, which I think is amazing. Just the love he has for her is mind-boggling. If you follow him on Twitter, you'll see it every day. I would 100% recommend checking out this book. You can look at your local library to see if they have it because it is a very expensive book to purchase. It's $45 unless you catch it on sale. It was on sale on Amazon the other day for $25, so that was pretty amazing to me. I didn't buy it. I should have. But this is the library's copy. So next time we're going to be going over some of my favorite things for the month of April. So I'm looking forward to sharing those with you. So until then, have a fantastic day. Bye!